Hello, this is Talon with Old Guy Stuff on Busy Corner Lane. And we're going to be talking about these heat engineering gloves. The company is Wasoto, if I'm saying that correctly. A lot of companies are making these type of gloves, so I thought it might be a good idea to talk about them since winter is upon us. And we've been having snow the last few days. It's been quite cold outside. So let's go with some of the basics first of all. I'm going to use this laser thermometer to kind of get an idea of the temperature inside the gloves. And I do have two gloves here. All right, I'm going to open that up. I'm going to aim inside. Depending on where it hits on the inside, though, is what I might get for a reading. So we're just going to kind of see. 95.7. Okay. I've been hitting in the mid 80s to mid 90s when I do this check. These gloves right now, they're set on the highest setting. So let's talk about the little panel here. All right. The 4 small LEDs across the top, that's your battery charge. I recently charged this up a little while ago, so I'm about 100%. Now, these 3 right here, kind of looks like dashes going sideways. That's the temperature setting. So right now it's on the high setting. I can push it again to get the middle setting, push it again to get low, push it again to get high. If I want to turn them off, I just hold down the on-off button for a few seconds and they'll turn off. If I want to turn them back on, I just push the on-off button for a few seconds, they'll turn back on. Okay, let's talk about the battery area in here. Okay, so if I turn the glove over, so like you see the palm, okay, now pull this zipper, battery's inside, you can unplug it, and then you plug it into this adapter to charge it up. You're gonna use it again, just plug it in, slide it back into this little compartment area, and close the zipper, you're good to go, okay? Now let's talk about some pros and cons on these. Pros, these keep your hands really warm outside. I mean, I've had mine on the highest setting be warm enough that I needed to turn it down some. So that's a good thing though. I don't like having my hands really cold, especially when it's cold outside. So that's a good thing. I don't mind going to the middle setting or the lower setting, okay? So let's talk about some things that we might need to do with these. For example, a touch panel, right? I'm going to use my calculator here to simulate maybe the touch panel to get into my garage. Okay. And I'm just going to say my code is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use the glove here to try to get the 1. And the 1 is showing right there. Let me pull this up a little bit. I can put it on this and maybe get a better view. There we go. Turn off some light. Get a little bit more illumination on that. All right, so I got a 1, I need a 2, I need a 3, and I need a 4. That is the first time I've tried this with these gloves that it actually got all the numbers right. Usually I'm having problems with these, so kudos for that. Maybe I'm just improving on my technique, I don't know. Okay, and I hit the enter on that. So that's a good thing. Okay, earlier I was having problems with it, so it is what it is, but it did work this time. Okay, let's try some keys. I've only got 2 keys on this keychain, the one for the truck and the house key. Okay, so it's hard to pick that up. The buttons for the, to open the door, that's, I'm not getting that very well. I mean, I cannot even feel the button, okay? And that's because the gloves are like really thick, okay? They are really thick, and they're stiff, so it's kind of hard to feel that. If I'm gonna try to get my house key out of this, I can barely get it, but it's difficult. Okay, it's very difficult. I might find the need to actually take the glove off just so I can do that with my hand and have it go a little bit easier. I mean, just seriously speaking, I might have to take that glove off for a second or two so I can hit the button, get into the truck, that kind of thing. Okay. Overall, though, I am pleased with the gloves. All right. I'm not going to talk about prices or anything. Your local stores that have prices on these type of things that might be different than my local stores. Okay. I've seen these online, so you can check this kind of thing to get the price. But what you got to think about is the nicety of having your hands nice and toasty warm worth that price. That's what you got to think about. If I'm out there shoveling snow for an hour and I'm wearing these gloves, my hands are feeling good the whole time. To me, that's worth it, especially if I'm having to do it several times throughout the winter. Okay? So to me, that's worth it. So you have to decide for yourself, though, if it's worth the price to have your hands nice and toasty warm when you're doing your work outside. Okay? This is Talon with Old Guy Stuff at Busy Corner Lane. Hopefully this video helps you out on deciding whether you want to get gloves like this for yourself or for, somebody as a gift. Have a safe, happy, peaceful, wonderful day, and goodbye.